flowers everywhere.
Pretty amazing, huh?
Yep.
It's just crazy amounts. Okay, we started out, we've only gone about probably a quarter mile. Got to a really good water source coming up from these mountains. It's not on Gut Hook's app, so these are the seasonal streams you find, but this is a pretty big one for seasonal. Yeah, good one. Mile about 212. The sun. We came up that way. There's some of the wind turbines. Working our way up past this, the headquarters where this is in this area. Okay, so working our way straight up this valley. I've done this once before and it's brutal. I picture it being more like what the AT is, where it's essentially straight up until the last probably 50 to 100 feet, then there's switchbacks, but there's no turns from here all the way up there. It's hard to see, but up there where they kind of see a light color. It's not long, but it's pretty steep, straight up. Here we go, baby. So that's where we came up from. Last push up the steep hill. There, last time I was here, there was a gate here. You can see the gate now. Shows you just how much rain we had this last year, how much sand and silt came down here. I would say it's 3 to 4 feet thick below me. Anyway, see if I can zoom in for you here. We're gonna go up there, and the problem is it's so narrow, there's no switchbacks. So you get to the very top and there's some switchbacks in. I don't know if it looks steep, but it's steep. It's straight up. And then we'll check up maybe halfway up. We did it, baby. That's so steep, I lost my voice almost. We did it. Bart and I made it, baby.
Yep.
Good morning, good morning. Day 17, April 11th, 2019. My buddy Bart and I have already probably gone about 3.5 miles. We have another 3.5 to go to where the junction to Whitewater Preserve is, that is currently closed because of flooding here. Yeah, we have to navigate the trail here and there just to get around a lot of the washout. After yesterday, where we did a big 21.5 mile day from Fuller Ridge down probably close to 7,000 feet down to the 10 freeway in Cavazon under there, then we hiked another almost 2 miles to find a good camp spot, which made today a little shorter. But our plan is we're gonna play it by ear today. We could end up camping at the spot at mile 229, which is where that's the farthest point I've been where it's continuous since Campo, where I section each piece until the mile marker 229. So we may camp around there. We saw a report from the PCTA that area that we're going to be going in, it's like a gorge. It's been pretty thrashed trail-wise, and so we don't know. There might be some rock scrambling and making up our own path to get to the trail, but we'll see when we get there. This is a beautiful day today. I'm not sure where it's supposed to be, maybe in the 70s, and we're starting to finally get a breeze. But yeah, that's the plan for the day. We'll have water off and on the whole day, so that's a nice thing. We won't have to search for it. And just a great day to be alive and be out on the trail. So we'll catch you guys down the road in a little bit. So we're gonna wind our way down this valley right here. You can see down there the trail straight ahead, kind of in the middle of the screen. It goes all the way down there, wind along the mountains. You can actually see it way up there in the mountains, and it kind of goes down. Now, when you get down close to where the PCT splits off and you can go to Whitewater, I heard it's washed out, so we may have a reroute. So we'll see when we get down there. This came from up there. Cool ravine going down there. We're gonna skirt this for a while. And really the whole trip has been just avoiding all these washout areas and trying to figure out how to get onto the trail like where Bart's going. You gotta kind of make your own route sometimes. So Bart and I made up on this ridge. It's beautiful, green and purple and yellow flowers. You can see, as I said earlier, that's where we came down from. But really pretty. Cool ravine going down here. We'll eventually, where you see those tall mountains in the background there, we'll eventually be down in the valley at the bottom there, and that's where I think Whitewater Creek is. We'll head up that for a little while. Just came down out of those mountains. Little cool oasis down there. I'm sure Tarzan lives down there for sure. We're heading up this way. We got most of the uphill done, I think, in this little section where we're heading down to that Whitewater Creek. You can see all that sandy area. It washed out Whitewater, so there's no way to go there right now. It's closed, but shows you how much water came down here, and it's still coming down from San Gorgonio Mountain. Gonna get some water and take a break and hopefully find some shade. All right, here's the signage. Over here, this side. Hey guys, just checking in now. We've gone about, I want to say 8.5, 9 miles. That sound you can hear, we're sitting right next to Mission Creek. Let's see if I can show it to you. There it is right there. I found a shady spot. And finally, by the third day, I thought I'd introduce this young man, or he could introduce himself. Why don't you say your age, where you're from? And
I'm Bart, I'm 64. I'm from a lot of places, not really one particular. The Midwest.
Nice. And we met because we both kind of do the same thing. We love the PCT and section hiking. I've been section hiking for years. If you follow me, you know that. And I put out a thing saying, hey, if anybody that hikes and can keep up and all that wants to hike, you know, please join me. I'd love some company. So he took me up on that offer. So I apologize for not getting him in earlier, but we hung out and did a 0 in Idlewild and took off from there, as you guys probably seen. And now this is our third day together.
Yep.
And he's going to play it by ear, but probably a week or two or more, I don't know. But I just want to make sure you knew who Bart was. And what are you on YouTube?
On the trail with Bart.
Yeah, so check him out. And he does the van life too, so he's got way more subscribers than me. He's way more popular. He's more popular than me, but anyway, to make sure you guys knew who he was. So we're gonna get some more water, filter some water, and get going.
Hello.
Hey guys, continuing with interviewing, or at least meeting people and introducing to people I find on the trail I find interesting. Here's one of them for sure. Why don't you introduce yourself, like age, where you're from, and
My trail name's Jukebox. My real name's Michaela. I'm from Minnesota, but I live in Seattle. I'm 29. I thru hiked the AT in 2015.
okay?
And now I'm doing like as much of the PCT as I can before the end of August.
What made you decide on the PCT, since just you haven't been on a hike in a while, I guess? So
Yeah.
It's time.
So I went to college in Oregon, and for our orientation trip, we hiked a little section of the PCT, and it was beautiful.
yeah.
And I like thru hiking. And all my friends who have done both the AT and the PCT were like, "Oh my God! After the AT, the PCT is going to feel like a vacation. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. Like everything's amazing." So,
Well, it's
yeah,
definitely not as steep as the AT.
yeah.
And but anyway, yeah. So I met you, I think, at Third Gate Water Cache, which is mile 92.1. I know because I've been there a lot. We all sat around, and it was weird. There was like 10 of us there, and 5 of you had done the AT already. So it was kind of cool to find out how it compares and contrasts, you know, good or bad.
Yeah.
So I think everybody's super happy with it so far. So
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, man, and nice meeting you. And we're gonna hike on.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, baby.
Hiking on.
As soon as
Happy
we,
trails.
This is Whitewater River, and we tested out on the biggest guy. So you got to remember he's 6'3".
New valley, huh? What's that?
It's what I love about
Yep.
walk out.
Guess I'm videoing instead.
You can see where the trail.
Yeah, there's the trail down there.
Long way.
That's the way we came up. That way, did it back in there, and then came back up here. It's been nice, all right?
Yeah.
Nice gradual climb.
Yeah, nice and cloudy.
Yeah, we got really lucky here. Doesn't look like rain clouds yet, but it's definitely cooled it off about 10, 15 degrees. We have a little breeze, which is nice, not gale force. And I bet you it's in the, what, mid-high 60s?
71 degrees.
71. He's got a good thermometer. But yeah, good hiking weather. It gets hot out here normally. Most of the trail's still there, that's good.
Now, there was a guy named
All right, it's a little before 6 o'clock. We went, and Bart and I are all set up. I want to show you this cool campsite next to the river. We went down and got some water. Tomorrow we're going to be following the water most of the day, so we don't have to carry a lot tomorrow, so we just need water for tonight and tomorrow morning. Bart's over there. Hey, Bart. And he's got the stealth tent. You can't see it from far away. Mine sticks out like a sore thumb, even though it's a nice tent. Anyway, we had a good day. We didn't do a huge amount of miles, but it was a rough day. We think we did almost 16, but 15 and a half. But working our way towards Big Bear.